Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down now. You talk about this Rams defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Come on. 70, Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Broughton. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Taken from just outside the 30. Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's up. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Panther 11. 7 Pirates.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Cut 19.
They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well, I think the entire playbook is open for them right now. Do you want to run it? Do you want to continue to throw it? Spin the dial. Make your choice. But right now, you like what you're doing in this possession.
1st and goal from the 6. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready? Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle!
They're going to look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this thing gets blown up well behind the line of scrimmage, but the marker is down on the field. Who's this against?
Ranger! 70 Ranger! Back! Bronco 80!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a 4th down. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
That good for 19 and a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Here we go, start. Ready.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. The Cardinals at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And he is going to lose yardage here. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth.
It's fourth down.
Big Ace. 2-2.
They get this out quickly to the left side. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
19 right.
They'll set up a throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Buffalo AC. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Go.
Now back to throw. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Pulled in at the 24. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Second and 10.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Broughton. He finds his man. Complete. That's Garcia. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. That catch, by the way, kind of noteworthy. It's number 764 in his career. Ties him with Hall of Famer James Lofton.
And he's done it just as James Lofton did in his career. Smooth.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Get it. Third. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let go.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now we all know that an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
Come on. Set. Ready?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Forward. Here we go. Start. 19 Charger. 19.
Back to throw. Broughton. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Broughton. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go.
Off the play fake. Broughton. The ball comes out. And it looks like the Rams might have it, and they do have it. And we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Uncorks one for Davis. And got his man complete. A big play there for L.A. 46 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They'll run on first down. Vasquez. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 36 yards on the play.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Ready.
Hunter. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Second and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
They get this out left. Touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams are able to extend their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Makes the score Rams 10, Cardinals nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd down and 4. Hands it off out of the gun. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Back to throw now on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Panther Street! Panther Street!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Dante Thornton, 39 yards. And the Cardinals have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, it's still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On first down, it's Vasquez. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Set. 18. 5 in. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Throwing to start the drive. Broughton. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
23-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards on the first down keeper, and it's 2nd and 1.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Off play action. Broughton. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
The last run went so well for them. Maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
Got it. Ready?
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw. Broughton. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half.
17. Cardinals 10.
One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now a handoff up the middle. Harrington. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Cardinals have They've got it going the other way. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. They'll look to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
50 second and 2 at the Cardinals' 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60 boxes, 60.
Looking to throw. Broughton completes this one to Thornton. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now a handoff running through the middle. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Okay, ready? Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 56 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
He finds his man, complete. It's Garcia. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
Let's go now.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady
Here we
game.
go, Jack. Cougar 19. Cougar 19. Steady.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back onto the line of scrimmage.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Let's go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
Randy, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
2nd and 11. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Bronco 80. Go.
Back to throw. Broughton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Garcia. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Completed pass, brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin 4th quarter. You're going.
Here we go. Here we go. Gravity lying. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with a football. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
17.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
The Rams take over
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
These two teams, remember, met in Inglewood earlier in the year with the Rams coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
He'll drop to throw.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Ready.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Rams look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Let's go.
And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Viking 18. Check out.
Operating from the gun, Broughton.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Wide open receiver complete.
Now.
First down.
Cowboy 8.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd and 5. He finds his man complete. That's Garcia. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throw left side complete. That's Garcia. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
The tackle made back at the
18
47-yard line.
Rattler. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And, oh,
Oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
He'll try and do this himself.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
On the jump.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive.
Let's go now.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Rams all 80. Steady.
Up the middle they go.
Vasquez. 55 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
The Rams on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12.
They'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. That'll bring up fourth down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
19, 18, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll set up to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
Come on, come on. Set. Cut up, Cougar 19. Go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season.
And the Rams have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
play. Ready?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And this one is incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 0-0. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Broughton. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now they'll audible to something else.
Warrior 70.
They'll look to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Get it. 19 Tigers.
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Wagner. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating there.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. Dante Thornton with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Rams 38, Cardinals 24.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. 78 yards. And the Rams tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Here we go. Start.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 41. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was.